Dorian, you have a connection to the cyberport with your company, right? So we have an LA-based company here that is also a cyberport member where they have a presence there. So these connections and understanding the types of companies that exist here in LA and in Hong Kong open the door to tremendous opportunity for all of us. So Dmitry, take over.
Thank you. Well, okay, so I'm here actually not promoting Multichannel, the company that I founded. I want to talk more about opportunities in Hong Kong, so I have enjoying this awesome city. So I've been living in Hong Kong for 8 years, and I love it very much. Now, okay, actually, just to run through things very quickly, I have set up a short video summarizing what multi-channel is and who I am, and then we will go into why we actually went into Hong Kong, where we started off in Hong Kong. All right. So, frankly speaking, multi-channel is one global platform that allows you to track your marketing efforts across the globe, across different countries, networks, whatever you use for advertising. It analyzes the exposure, analyzes what is the return of investment that you have for every possible channel, gives you advices, gives you intelligent solutions, like, for example, what target groups you should be aiming at, which you didn't think of. So we have been in R&D stage for quite a long time, much longer than expected, but I think everybody in the tech industry knows this. So we were aiming to release last summer, and now we're in a beta version and starting to roll commercially next month, actually. So quite a bit of a delay. All right, so that's about the company, more or less. We have a few offices across the globe, so we have currently 6 offices. One of them is in Mountain View, California. In North America, we also have Vancouver as well, which is where I just came from. And just a quick introduction to myself. So, originally I'm Russian. I was raised throughout Europe, mostly, so that gave me probably a little bit of international background, I guess. I went to university in Germany, then went to Stanford, which was an amazing place. I regret I didn't go there in the first place. Well, after this I was hired, during the university time, I actually established a tech startup, which I successfully sold to Vodafone and Motorola. It was a dot-com bubble, and they were buying like crazy, so it was not very hard. Well, that brought me through the study, and in the second semester, so I was hired by the Deutsche Telekom, and I ended up as the youngest business development director for Deutsche Telekom Consulting in the history of the company. And then I received a proposal to move to Hong Kong, and I can't disclose the name of the company, which actually is a conglomerate of the companies. It's listed on multiple stock exchanges. And my resignation had a clause. I cannot disclose the name of the company because they didn't want to say that they don't have an exit strategy. The whole board was much older than I was, and the investors were seeing me as a successor. So with me leaving was a little bit scary for them. Okay, so I went away. Simultaneously, actually, I started a few companies here, and actually, before establishing multi-channel, I wanted to give it a little try first, right? So I took a completely different industry, which is fishing industry. I had no idea, actually, I didn't eat fish until recent, 2 or 3 years ago. And it was actually ended up to be one of the most recognized brands in the fishing industry right now, also fishing. All the media called it a Facebook industry, right? And once it happened, I had my confirmation, all right, so this thing works, so should go ahead and move to the next stage, and I established Multigen. And I did Hong Kong. I hired talents. We have offices, R&D offices in Hong Kong and Shenzhen. We have a presence in Shanghai, Vancouver, Mountain View, Moscow, and Munich. And, well, yeah, it's going quite well, although we don't make it yet. Okay, and, well, just myself, I'm a helicopter and fixed-wing pilot, and yachtsman hunter, and Cornwall 2000 driver. There are any here? And I hope I'm in the way. All right. Now, the question I am supposed to answer here is why Hong Kong? So why did I decide to move to Hong Kong? And frankly speaking, why not? All right. So there are a lot of benefits, and I can talk for a very long time about all of them. But I have outlined the most important one. I'm not sure if the guys who try to pull business down here to California are going to be very happy on this, but that's our tax rate in Hong Kong. So the maximum what you pay is 16.5% on profits. There is nothing else, right? Which is awesome. So I'm really happy to pay taxes in Hong Kong. And on top of this, there are a lot of exclusions from tax. And it's completely transparent. So when I moved from Germany to Hong Kong, I called up, well, I used to have the tax advisor who was advising me on my taxes. So I called up a local company and said, well, I need a local tax advisor. And they said, for what? And it turned out to be that, you know, filing your tax return as an individual, it takes like 10 minutes, which you spend per year. That's it. And honestly, it's almost as easy for companies. So yes, you need to get audited, but it's a very transparent and very straightforward process. Okay. We have covered, there are a lot of great government incentives that stimulate tech startups in Hong Kong. They include funding, they include subsidies, all kinds of talent search, networking like this trip here, and so on and so on. So it's very good. And of course it's very important that we have a direct connection to China, which is crucial because it's a huge market which is growing in terms of consumption, wealth, and frankly speaking, well, everybody wants to get in it. Now, there are a lot of obstacles there. All of you know about Google, and probably most of you know that YouTube is banned in China, and Twitter, and so on and so on. So it's a little bit tricky to get onto this market. It's really like a Bermuda Triangle. Now, Hong Kong is really a great place to start business with China. Okay. Now, in terms of infrastructure, now Cyberport provides a really great place to collaborate, to work with other companies. Actually, I think our office is we communicate a lot of other companies, tenants in Cyberport. This here is a very big screen, like television screen, where you can watch movies and everything. It's really great. So our engineers sometimes sit out here in the green area and just code out in the open in the sun, which is amazing. A little bit like the Silicon Valley style, you know, easy-going development. All right. Cyberport. Okay. Now, I think it was already mentioned. So most of this, of bigger IT companies are actually in Cyberport, which makes communication plan again very easy. This is our office in Cyberport, and I just wanted to show you a little bit more about Cyberport, or actually about Hong Kong. Okay, so Hong Kong is a very vibrant city. So Hong Kong receives around 260,000 flights per year, has visa-free entry contract with 170 countries or so, has a lot of infrastructural space for conferences, networkings, offices, whatsoever. So all lawyers, bankers, they are all in central, so it takes minutes to get from one meeting to another. 2,600 flights weekly. Yeah. Bear with me for a second. I lost a little bit of line here. This should be Cyberport. This is it. This is Cyberport. Plenty of hotels, plenty of meeting rooms, and so on and so on. And what's most important is that you still have this ability to have great team spirit, team and networking collaboration. So this is actually our team. This is our office in Cyberport. This is us racing. We have the contest of yes. And this is our team racing driver. Welcome, Jim. So, yeah, it's a great place to collaborate, to start business, or to expand to, to Asia. It's really a very good starting point. So, if you have any questions, I would love to answer them.
We have a great opportunity. I mean, everything that we heard here is very similar to what we talk about in terms of the development in Silicon Beach of places like Cross Campus and Launchpad LA and Mucker Lab, accelerators, incubators, co-working spaces that drive community. So the connections that you're able to make today with member companies and the folks who run the infrastructure in Hong Kong and China is an invaluable opportunity. So if you don't have questions for the audience, we're going to stick around and mix and mingle for a little bit. These are connections and relationships that would take you weeks, months, maybe years to make. If you did them on your own, you have a great opportunity today, so don't miss it. So thanks everyone for coming. Thank you, Teresa, for organizing as well. And again, enjoy and connect. Thanks.
Before the event ends, on behalf of Cyberport, I would like to express our sincere thanks to Cross Campus, who provide an excellent venue for meeting us with REDC and a professor from USC, and also offering excellent opportunities for the Hong Kong delegation to meet with the US staff here. May we invite Mr. Pro Chow, our delegation advisor of the ICT mission to USA, as well as the chairman of Cyberport, to Mr. Dan Plato.